Hello, we have grand finals from M House, but doubles number one. This is a pretty fun tournament, I'll say.
Yeah, I had fun with it. It was a good experience.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got to dabble in doubles for the first time, and it seemed like people had a good experience overall. It's a pretty good showing. I actually didn't expect that many teams to register because it's so hard to find like.
Yeah, for sure. We've tried like doing a doubles thing in the past where we only got two teams.
Hmm. Yeah, you're essentially cutting your entrance in half, pretty much, or like the teams in half because it's two people per team, so it's really hard to get like good attendance.
That makes sense, yeah.
So like, how many people do we have? Was it like five or six? It's
Well,
like
let's
five
see, it's
teams.
one, two, three, four, five teams. Yeah, so 10 people total.
Yeah, five is good. Five is a good amount
Especially
of
because
teams.
people generally want to sign up for doubles less.
Hmm.
I haven't actually seen Soul and Shnibl play yet together.
They've teamed before, not in tournament per se, but more so in like friendlies with friends and shit.
Right.
They they as the name implies, they that was really
Yeah,
nice. Down
that was
throw
it.
rest. I've actually never seen that to be honest from
Yeah.
them. So the fact that he went for that rest is kind of
That
crazy.
was
That's a really
interesting.
good reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the name implies, Marth just gets a grab and Puff tries to rest and kill at zero.
I was hoping to try to use something similar with Cake, but as we know, Cake was unable to attend.
Yeah. I think Puff Marth is pretty good. I mean, obviously, like Marth's grab is gonna
hmm
yield a lot of grabs and doubles,
Yeah,
and Puff is like, as long as Puff stays close to Marth, I think they have a good chance of um, getting heavy punishes.
that makes sense. Yeah, probably Puff and Fox are his best teammates, most likely. I'd say.
Marth,
Yeah, for Marth.
yeah, Sheik's pretty good too, but Puff very strong. Puff is a very strong like team's character in general.
Yeah,
Just get most team combos take a while to set up, and a lot of the time it requires that another player is can't interrupt it. But since Puff's rest is just like pretty much a one-hit kill, it kind of
yeah,
bypasses the need for a long setup. Really, he's just Puff is just so efficient in doubles. Really,
right.
still pretty close game.
I think
If
I've
Marth
heard you
Puff
talk
gets a
about
grab,
some
it's over. Pretty
other
much.
stuff too, like her really strong like edgeguard presence. It's like hard to edgeguard her as well.
Yeah, both these characters, Marth and Puff, are really good at walling out. And
hmm
so like if you get a separation as them, it's pretty simple. They both have really good edge guards and they both can wall people out pretty well. So if you can separate the team or the one teammate from another, it makes it really hard for them to save each other.
That makes sense.
Their weakness, I would say, is that both of them get 2v1 pretty hard if they're sandwiched, especially Marth.
Yeah, Martha has a really tough time. I remember playing against like double Spacey on Yoshi, and it's just very, very hard.
Yeah, especially versus Spaceys, because they're hard to catch. They also have kind of a hard time like making openings, in my opinion. Ooh, yeah, you have to be careful when you're pummeling. Pummeling, like,
Right, yeah. It's
pummeling is
tricky.
okay if you're trying to wait for your teammate, but if your teammate's like right there, then your pummel like has the risk of hitting them.
Yeah, especially for like Puff, because it's just like you have to go inside for the rest.
Exactly. There are definitely times when you want to pummel though and hit your teammate. Like if your puff misspaces it or like gets a phantom rest somehow. Like
Oh,
that's happened before with me and Cleed, and like the best option is actually just pummel, and it works out because it resets your puff player.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, also worth mentioning is that Reaper is playing Falco in this game, and me Snake is playing Fox.
Yeah, I remember being confused about that when we first played.
Yeah, we actually played our first set versus Windy and Xavier like switched, where I
Uh,
was playing Falco and he was playing Fox.
which do you think you guys do better with? Probably you on Falco, right?
Probably me on Falco. I think Reaper actually just has more experience on Fox.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah.
also kind of like playing support more, and I think Falco is pretty good. Both characters are pretty good at like support. I think Falco might be a little better,
Mhm.
and I also just have more experience just playing back. So I think I just cover like roll-ins more. Well, he
Makes
could just
sense.
like go in and make openings.
Oh yeah, you said that Falco doesn't have a lot of good options during their grab. One is down tilt, and I guess the other is up smash.
Yeah, breaking out um, an opponent. Certain moves won't break an opponent out of a grab. Like down air, surprisingly won't. Shine won't. Um, which is like two most common combo starters for Falco, unfortunately. So you have to find moves that are strong enough to break your teammate's grab. One other solution though that you can do is wait for the grab release and do like something like up tilt. Up tilt works well.
That's a
The
good
only
idea if
issue
you have
is
time.
if they do like a grounded grab release. There's actually two grab releases if you didn't know, or for people who
Mhm.
don't know. One is where you get popped up in the air after you get released, and the other one's where you get released grounded. And what decides that is if the opponent was holding like a jump while they were mashing.
Oh, didn't
And
know about
so
that.
if you get a grounded release and you try to do up tilt, they can tech it essentially. So there's that risk. But it is again like pretty hard to react to because I don't think anyone knows like when they're gonna get grab release specifically.
Yeah, is the trajectory of like the grab release any different?
For like a air release or like a
Yeah, air
grounded
release versus ground release.
air release, like they get sent up like diagonally up in a way.
Hmm.
So like certain moves like shine will actually probably miss, or they'll cross up in a way like that you wouldn't have preferred. Up tilt's a pretty good move for Falco to do for grab release just because it covers like a good amount of vertical height and it lasts a decent amount.
Yeah.
Lasts a decent amount of time.
Oh,
I
almost
tried to
saved
do
them.
something. Oh,
Yeah.
we also switched back. So I'm playing Falco now this game, and he's playing Reaper's playing Fox. I was trying to like hit him, but he DI'd like I guess he DI'd. I don't know
I
how the up
wonder.
B hit him, but it unfortunately DI'd in a way where he went straight up and killed him. He probably
Yeah.
would have died either way, to be fair, but it was just kind of funny looking.
Hmm. I just seemed
Either way, we
probably
were
pretty
probably
close
dead.
to like up and
So
in, because that's his Firefox angle.
yeah. I honestly think grab equals wins downfall was really just they didn't get enough grabs. I think they're staying
Hmm.
together well, which is good, like positioning. Yeah, at this point I think they kind of gave up on this one.
I see.
See the Marth
Yeah.
like soul.
I saw him counter like 4 times.
Yeah, he's just like counter spamming.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, was that game 3? Shoot,
Oh shoot.
I think that was game 3. Yeah. All right, so Snake Reaper take grand finals at M House, but doubles